Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. I am going to get ready to do a Trinidad and Tobago curry duck for you all. Internationally, duck, it's done in a variation of ways, including, roasted and, a lot of different really high exotic looking ways to cook it. But in Trinidad and Tobago here, we start with it very basic, being curried. Just keep watching for you to see all the steps that I'll take. I want to say now that if this is not the way you do curry duck, it is still curry duck. Okay, just let me say that. So for that, you will need a duck. Also in Trinidad and Tobago, we get our duck freshly prepared. What do I mean by that? We have what is known as poultry depots, and our duck, it's always roasted. Okay, it's roasted, so the skin looks different to how you all might get it for my international viewers, how you all might be able to purchase it internationally. When you just look at it, you will see that it was roasted. Okay, I have the duck here. For those of you that love duck, I just put a bit of bay leaves in there. Fresh bay leaves, I cook with it and I explained why already, so I won't get into that. If it's my first time you are watching, well, I take this time to welcome you. You're more than a number. You're appreciated and loved dearly by me. Okay, so this is how we get our duck. It's cut up in nice pieces, really nice pieces. That duck, the meat, look at the quality of the meat and everything is gorgeous, right? So I have some seasonings, which includes shadow and benny. For most of you, it's going to be the first time that you are seeing shadow and benny. There's a lot of controversy. See how fresh it is? Gosh, I love fresh produce and herbs. There's a lot of controversy surrounding it being cilantro, okay? But it's not. I must say that. I do have the teachings on a senior administrator of Food by Chamion and myself on my Facebook page. You want to, start following that page because you are going to learn a lot culinary-wise, okay? We take the time out to teach. We did a food feature on cilantro, but it's not shadow and benny. I must say that. And I have persons that's close to me that live internationally, and it's still 50-50. Some say it's close to it, or it tastes like it, and some say absolutely not. So listen, I don't know when this is going to stop. It's more or less like the debate of the chicken and the egg. Without further delay, let me get into this thing now. So for your seasoning blend for this lovely curry duck, in my mini processor, I have some white onions, actual white onions, real white onions, not any other onions. This is what white onions looks like in its raw form, for those of you that don't know, okay? So I have white onions in there, a Scotch bonnet pepper, a lot of shadow and benny, ginger, garlic, and pimento. It's a local seasoning pepper. You can use chives in there, and big leaf thyme and so forth, medium sized thyme and fine thyme and so forth and so forth. It's all about your taste, but you all know I keep food simple. Please, when you are blending your seasoning, make sure that those are going to partake. Everyone can tolerate the heat. Not everyone likes spicy food. Some persons with acid reflux and so forth can't eat it whatsoever, regardless of how good it tastes. And please remember the kids, okay? So you won't be hearing me while I do my seasonings fresh. Let's just check and see if it's where we want it to be. It's absolutely perfect. I don't want it finer than that. And you will realize, if you are paying attention and you're Trinidad, have Trini roots, that I didn't add water to that seasoning. Please don't use store-bought seasonings in your stuff like these, and don't use seasonings that you had in your refrigerator. It's going to make absolute sense for you to blend a fresh blend of seasoning the way I am doing it. I'm going to use half of, wow, that seasoning blend. That seasoning blend is absolutely amazing. You should smell the scent that's coming out of that mini processor. I'm going to use half teaspoon of coarse sea salt. Careful with your salt. If you're a newbie cook, you can always add you can't take away salt. So what I'll suggest is you get to the rest of your final seasoning after it's finished cooking, okay? So I'm gonna start adding my seasonings now. This medley just looks so good. A lot of times I don't use liquid water or any salt in my seasoning. I wanna say my duck was washed with limes. It might sound weird for my international viewers, but it's a Trinity thing, washing your meats with lime or vinegar, okay? But I use local lime, so you can imagine how lovely it is, okay? I'm gonna now mix it. You want to add some curry powder also while you are seasoning any curry meats. Remember that tip. I happen to love one particular brand. If you want to know what it is, comment below. And let me tell you all now, it doesn't matter the color curry you use. When I say the color yellow in curry duck, it's a dark meat, so it cooks dark, okay? So let me just get a couple of tablespoons in there. I'll start with seasoning with about 4 tablespoons, okay? And you still want extra for your pots. Yes, yes. So let's mix in all of that. I'm going to use a spoon to mix it in. I have this spoon that looks somewhat like a shovel. So I'm going to use that to get everything incorporated. Okay? You all know I tell you all my tips. I give you all my tips because I love what I do and I love you all. And what love does, it gives. It gives. Love gives. Okay? I can't say I love you all and I don't give you all anything. I won't be loved. And so that's why I give so freely of my work, my demos to you all. Yeah? It's already looking so gorgeous. You can season this overnight. But I like my meats seasoned fresh. What you can do if you are seasoning it the same way, put it in your refrigerator after you season it up like the way I did here after you prepare it. Put it in your refrigerator to marinate for I'll say about half an hour. Yeah. I also have some all-purpose seasoning. I only use one particular brand. I don't do sponsored content just yet on my channel, but because I love my fans and supporters and because it always comes up as a question, I am going to say which brand I use. I use only Maggi all-purpose seasoner brands of seasoning. At times I will use the fish. Okay? You all see the loveliness that we have? And this is why I love it. Remember, with recording a lot of time, it have editing, meaning you all will see a lot of stuff. Because I don't want to bore you all. So there's editing that goes on. So you all see the loveliness. Just want to do a closer shot for you all to see. It's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Make sure if you are going to store it in your refrigerator that you don't ever store your seasoned meats open or anything for that matter in your refrigerator. Get an airtight bowl. This is an airtight container. Of course, my duck was in the refrigerator. Took it fresh this morning, but you want to cover it like with an airtight. Have clips on each side, okay? So, you know the seasonings, the flavors won't escape. 1 and 2, it will not taste like your refrigerator. Yeah, I covered basically everything. We are going to get into the pot without further delay. So, it's into my pot now. I'm going to get started with some cumin or jeera seeds. So I already added the cumin or jeera seeds to my pot. Looks like little bugs. So if you have persons that don't know about it, please tell them so that they won't become literally scared or paranoid thinking there's bugs in the food, especially the little ones. I have to smile because the little ones, they are so cute and everything else, and you know, kids will be kids. So please tell them, you see it looks very much like bugs. Okay, so warn them. Tell them it's not bug in the food, it's just cumin seeds. I don't want to put the actual powder, that's why I'm using the seeds. I don't want it to take over my duck. It's just going to release some brilliant flavor in there. Right? And I'm going to just let it sweat a bit. No need for it to burn. Some persons burn garlic and all of that. We all do things differently. A lot of times, arriving at the same conclusion or ending. I'm going to get some of my curry in there now. I'm using yellow curry. I love to use the East Session brand of curry for my goat. add my things like duck and darker meats and so forth and so forth. I'm just going to use all of this curry. Okay? I don't let my curry burn either. I don't like it when it's burned. Wow, kitchen smells just amazing. I know you all can imagine what it smells like. Straight into this paste of curry and freshly done herbs or seasoning, the duck goes. So we're going to get it in now. It's a really nice size duck. It's a 5-pound duck. For those of you that must know, if you are wondering, it's a 5-pound duck. So, you know, we have a really nice bird there, right? Nice size bird, I should have said. Yeah, I'm doing feet everything. I'm a Trini, right? For my international viewers, you might be somewhat scared. Be thinking to yourself, what's going on here? No, it's the way we cook here. It's the way we cook here. Okay? Some persons will discard it. I just wanted to keep it very local by adding the feet also. Okay? Don't go berserk for that. If you don't eat it, it's quite okay. Don't add the feet if you don't eat it. And then you don't even have to serve it. Remember all those tips. So I have some coconut milk because that's how we prepare it here. I'm just giving it time to somewhat kind of absorb and release some of the juices that's in the duck itself. But I'm going to add coconut milk. We cook our duck curry in coconut milk. So you want to have all of that, okay? So I'm getting very close to adding that coconut milk. And you want to cook it until it's tender. If you might be wondering, can I pressure cook this? Yes, you can, but it won't taste the same. Curry is never the same when it's pressure cooked. And you can't fool any well-skilled cook or chef with serving them curry pressure cooked meat. We know the difference automatically. I know the difference at least. Nobody can curry something or jira something, pressure cook it and tell me that it wasn't done pressure cook. I know it as I taste it. It's always very different. In texture, sauce-wise, gravy-wise and everything, things like that, okay? So just gorgeous. There's no need for me to add the whole pepper. Remember, I had a Scotch bonnet hot pepper that was done with my fresh blend of seasoning. I'm going to get in now my coconut milk. Coconut milk is just that. It is just that coconut milk. It's not coconut water, clear water. It's coconut milk. So I'm going to add it now. So I'm going to add this coconut milk now. Don't just dump water when you are stewing and currying, okay? Add it, you know, in batches. It's going to make one nicer taste in stew or curry. A lot of times I do things the old school way. You don't just want to dump all your liquids. So when that reduces or dries down, as we say in Trinidad and Tobago, then I'll add the other set. But please refrigerate the coconut milk that's not in use. The half that you are not using. When you're ready for it, take it out of the refrigerator, okay? Especially for those of you that live in hot climate. So guys, keep watching as I bring it together for you all. So guys, I'm finished cooking my Trinidad and Tobago curry duck. It's cooked to perfection. I want to say again that, you know, duck is a dark meat. Regardless of the color curry one will use to cook curry duck, it's always dark. Okay, and my own isn't as dark as a lot of persons' own will be. Okay, I'm not bringing wrong anyone. Remember, I said it is a dark meat. So regardless of the curry one might use, usually I will use the special blend of curry. It's for the darker meats, be it goat, wild meats, and you know, duck, and you know, things like that. So I'm going to get straight into plating it, get it into a bowl. It's just lovely. You are seeing a strip of my Trinidad and Tobago pimento. I said on previous demos, and I want to say again, you always reserve some seasoning for after you are finished cooking. Why, you might ask? Simply because the seasonings cook off during cooking. Okay, so when you add that last bit, it's going to be really there and nice. Not over strong, but it's going to be nice. It's going to add that final bit of flavor into your pot. So without further delay, I'm going to get ready to get it into my bowl, like I said. This is served a number of ways in Trinidad and Tobago with ground provisions, be it dasheen, root provisions, dasheen, edo, sweet potato, cassava, also known as yucca or Brazilian arrowroot, flour dumplings, roti. Roti is made of dough if you are an international citizen and you don't know what roti is, and so forth and so forth. Okay, some persons might even have it all by itself if they are hanging out as what we will call here in Trinidad and Tobago liming. They'll have it as a cutter, meaning in just a cup of it all by itself. Okay, that's what cutters or so forth, that's what we refer to here. We refer to things like that in Trinidad and Tobago as cutters. You know, I have to always give you all the Trini jargon or Trini parlance of whatever I'm trying to speak about. It adds and it also educates my viewers, because some of them might hear terms and they might not know for sure what it means. Okay, look at the gorgeous pimento. Look at this on that piece of meat there. Gorgeous beyond words. Let me just get in some of this yummy gravy, and it is this thick without the use of any thickening agents. Look at it. No flour, no cornstarch, none of that stuff. Just the pure goodness of the dough. I don't know if I mentioned it's also really well over a bed of rice. Jasmine, white rice, fragrant rice, jasmine or basmati rice. Okay? Basmati. Some persons will pronounce it different, depends on where in the earth you are from. Yeah? So here is the final product of my beautiful Trinidad and Tobago curry dog. Guys, if you didn't know, I'm telling you, Food by Chamion, we are all over social media. We are on Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook account, all under one name, Food by Chamion. We are all under one name, which is Food by Chamion. I have an email address for the business, which is foodbychamion@gmail.com. I have a blog. Go onto my Facebook business page to find directions to that blog. I have a Pinterest account for the business. That account name is Food by Chamion, of course. I have a website, www.foodbychamion.com. Guys, until I'm with you all, I thank you all for all of your amazing love, support, encouragement, sharing, and positivity. Until I'm with you all, thanks for watching and bye.